up on the YouTube. Good job, man, getting us up everywhere. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, will you shut that door right there? Just in case somebody walks in. I don't want to compete with them, just like they don't want to compete with me. Welcome to the morning grind. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great week. Today is Thursdays are usually a day I'm getting tired. I run out of steam on Thursday. And let me tell you why. Are we frozen, Van? The reason why I'm usually tired on Thursdays is because I wake up every day at 4:30 now. 4:31. I've moved it to 4:30. And usually on that Thursday, I'm dragging a little bit. So every other Thursday, I take off. Last week, I did not take off Thursday morning. I still went into the gym at the normal time. And also, I played golf. I played golf on Sunday. So it was like, damn, my body just never felt, I never felt like I had any time off, and I was tired. Man, yesterday my back hurt so bad. And I went home, I took a nap. I fell asleep at like 2:30. Woke up at 4:30. That's how tired my body was. So, you ever heard that saying, you need to listen to your body? Well, you need to listen to me. Like, comment, and share this damn stream, all right? Listen to me, folks. Very happy I woke up, got a little extra sleep in. I'm feeling refreshed, but I am feeling a little sluggish. That's what happens when you don't go to the gym. So, as always, 60 seconds of gratitude. I just told you what I'm thankful for. Thankful for that little nap yesterday. What are you thankful for, little man?
I'm thankful for Miss Jennifer Harrell. It's her birthday today.
Well, nobody knows who they. Won't you say? You gotta attach the name to bring familiarity. All right, you fucked it up enough. Let me take over, okay? Today it's none other than Josh Harrell's mother, Jennifer Harrell. It's her birthday. Everybody, if you're on here, say happy birthday, Jennifer Harrell. Could you do that, Mama? Is she on here? What do you think your mama's doing right now?
She just woke up. She's probably
sleeping in a little bit, ain't she?
Yeah, she's probably,
shit.
Well, she's
8:30.
She woke up early. She woke up at like 7.
7. Have you already called her?
Yeah.
Said hey, hello.
We're going out to eat.
Where y'all going?
Cracker Barrel.
Hash brown casserole.
Yes.
My wife and Gretchen and Amanda, thank y'all for getting on here. Today's question, I got this. A lot of my topics come from what I'm experiencing. And one of the harder things in our business right now, what do you think the hardest thing about real estate / mortgage business is right now? What do you think the hardest thing is?
Getting people to make a decision on buying or...
But what is making it so hard? If we were tracing things back to what makes it hard? The interest rates. Does that make sense to you, Josh? Mm-hmm. See, the cause for the pain is how much, we're at 22, 23-year highs on mortgage rates. This has happened because they're trying to slow things down. I mean, how long has this been going on? This is a good question. Some of you probably don't even know. How long has this slowdown, how long has it been going on?
1.5 years.
When did it start?
March of 2021.
That's exactly right. Did you know that? You did not. Did you know that, Ed? Okay. He's lying, isn't he? Before this, it was a lot easier. Is it easier to stay motivated when times are easier, when times are tough? You asked me this question yesterday. What keeps you motivated? Why do you think he asked us that question? That's.
He's not motivated.
Are you having a hard time staying motivated? You can be honest.
No, not necessarily. I was just wondering, like, what I was more asking, like, well, what do you think?
He's had everything his whole life.
He's every damn thing in his life's been given to him. First time you're trying to earn something. But why did you ask that question?
I was just kind of trying to understand, like, what keeps people motivated whenever.
Well, do you think I'm motivated the same way you're motivated?
Probably not.
Do you think we're motivated like Josh? Everybody's got their own thing that, like, excites them. I hate the word motivate. I struggled this morning with saying what motivates you, because how long does a motivational pep talk, how long does a motivational moment last?
Not very long.
What's more important than motivation?
Consistency.
Discipline. The habits. But right now, the reason why I was thinking about this, when things are really, really tough, what do you do to keep going? Little Josh asked me this question. Little baby Josh Letzler asked me this question yesterday. And I told him, your level of responsibility will determine how motivated you are. If you're somebody that, give us a scenario, give us a person. Let's look at what his obligations are. And let's compare that person to somebody with more obligations. So give me an example of somebody that has a very comfortable life.
Somebody that lives with their parents, doesn't have to pay rent.
How old are they? Because Nick's 16, he ain't got to pay rent. So,
let's say 25.
Okay, we've got a 25-year-old person living with his parents. Does this particular boy or girl, do they have a job? Do they have a responsibility?
They work at McDonald's.
They work at McDonald's. Do they have a car payment?
No.
Have a beater.
They've got a beater. They have a car payment, or did their dad give it to them?
Their dad gave it to them.
Okay, so do you think they probably like not having the pressure to meet payment demands? Okay, well, let's take another 25-year-old and give him or her, like when my wife was 25, single mom. What was her life like? Got a kid. She wasn't going to live with her parents. So my wife, she didn't have a choice. She's got this built-in motivation. So whenever, like if you're looking at the boy living with his mom and dad, or my wife that's raising a kid working 2 jobs, did she want to do that?
No.
She didn't have a choice. Amanda, sometimes when things get tough, I get a mental block. I then turn back to some motivational podcasts and think about my son. It helps me flip the switch for me. Okay, I do believe there's got to be something that's so important to you. I mean, extremely important. That's what's going to help you get through these tough times, because right now, man, there's a lot of people in our industry that are going through some tough times. Some other industries, it's going good. But think about this: in 2020, were you serving then?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like in 2020?
Well, it had slowed down right before COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and then we shut down for about 2 months, and they held me for to go only.
Okay, so think about how tough it got for her during that time. But for real estate, it created like a boom. We had this 2 month slowdown, but man, it turned into it went insane. Sold 8,000 homes in Rutherford County that year. 8,200. Thank you, Ed. So this year we might be in the mid 5s. Somebody thinks I got a trumpet player in here. Do you have to blow that loud?
That's tough.
I wonder if there's any way you could do it a little quieter. Huh? He did, didn't he? So what are your current obligations is what's going to make you motivated. Whenever I told Josh this story, I remember when I was living with my mama, 35 to 39 years old. Guess what my rent was? Then I moved into Kenny Jones. He really helped me out. It's $400 a month. Then we moved in. I bought a house. Me and Brittany moved into it, and it was $1,250 to $1,500 a month. It kind of floated around. And every step, this is how weak my courage was at that age. I was a little nervous about paying $400 a month. That's pitiful. I was a lot more nervous when we had this $1,500 a month. Then the next house we bought, our payment was $3,000 a month. I was nervous. I was scared. So we had this good setup, and now we're selling this house, and my payment is going to $9,000 a month. Now, I don't think this is going to be a permanent $9,000 a month, because I'm banking on rates over the next year or two eventually coming down to where it's going to be more affordable. But I believe whenever your survival is threatened, that's when you become very motivated. You're going to figure out a way. It's just like this. I could tell you you're going to have this test coming up. And what's the date it's going to be, Ed?
Friday.
Ed.
October 10th.
October 10th. You've got a test coming in 2 months. But this test is really, there's going to be enough information on there that you're really going to need to study every day to pass this test. But you've got till October 10th. What do you think? What will be your agreement with yourself?
Study on the night.
No, it just depends on.
No, it's going to be more like this.
It depends on what the test means. Like,
Yeah, if I fail it, does Baxter die?
If you fail it, you have to go work at Buckle.
Passing that test.
Okay, well, but here's how you're going to make sense of it. You're going to always add time to things. Well, I don't feel like doing it today. I would rather do this today. And then we go from August 10th to the 12th to the next thing you know, we're in September and you're already getting way behind. You're not going to become motivated to really study until the last minute. But in the last minute, you find ways to do crazy shit. You cram. Hello! You find ways to cram all this, and on October the 10th, you passed. But you studied. You really didn't study until October the 1st. That's why whenever people, they always want to add time to something, but they don't need the time. They just feel more comfortable because they want to be lazy. Most people, including me, we want to find the most comfortable and lazy way to do it. But what happens to our production, what happens to our performance, what happens to our relationships, we're automatically giving ourselves permission to half-ass it. So you ask me this question, what motivates me? Obligations motivate me. Think about that. What are my obligations? The team, the house payment. There's these things I'm obligated to do. I told my wife we went out to dinner. We went to this shitty place. We were looking forward to it, but it was miserable. And she got on to me because she made the comment. I told her, hey, I did this for you. And she's like, she didn't like the way I was saying it, and I wasn't making sense. She's like, no, you did it for us. I'm like, bullshit, I did this for you. This is my job, is to do things like this for you. And she never did like that. But see, you're obligated to your partners, you're obligated to your friends, but most importantly, you are obligated to do things for you. Does that make sense? I don't even know why I went down that little rabbit hole. But to answer little baby Josh Letzler's question, I'm motivated by obligations. Another thing that's sick that really motivates me is comparison to other agents. Whenever I look at the list of top agents in the town and somebody is close or somebody's ahead of us in the moment, I get extremely angry. Get very motivated. It inspires me. And then I come in here and I bitch at y'all to do all the work. But at one time, it was just me. It was just little old me. I was in an office over there. And then I grew up and I had this little hallway over there. And then one day I wanted more obligations, but I wanted more opportunity. I wanted more upside. And I told John, let me tell you, these people are moving out of here. What kind of deal could we make to where I take over this little suite right here? Came with a lot more risk. So if you want to continue to motivate yourself, if you want to continue to grow, you're going to have to put a bet on the table first. You can't go to a poker game and win more money than you're willing to put out there. So if you're making these little bitty bets on yourself, sooner or later you're going to get bored and you're not going to be motivated because the payoff just ain't worth it. Van Grafton, shut us down.